Hey there, Super Science Squad! Are you ready for another superhero adventure? Today, we're going to see how Iron Man uses science and technology to save the day. So get your lab coats on because this is going to be a blast. One night, alarms blare at Stark Industries. Someone has stolen Iron Man's top-secret plans and built something dangerous, a doomsday device called the Shadow Reactor. Not only does it power armor, it feeds on energy itself, draining everything around it. Who could be behind this? Let's find out. Tony investigates and soon discovers the culprit. An ex-employee named Dr. Malik, who now calls himself Darkforge. He stands triumphantly in the middle of a ruined New York City. All the power is out, and the streets are plunged into darkness. Darkforge sneers. "You gave the world light, Stark. I'll rule it with shadow." He holds up the Shadow Reactor, which looks like a twisted version of Tony's own arc reactor. This invention feeds off electrical power, getting stronger the more energy it takes. And so far, nothing can stop it. Cars swerve off the road, buildings lose power, and even Iron Man's suit is drained of energy. If Darkforge isn't stopped, whole cities could go dark. But who is Darkforge, and why does he want revenge on Tony? Well, his real name is Dr. Malik, and he used to work at Stark Industries as an intern. But when he tried to get a promotion, Tony turned him down. Feeling rejected, Malik quit and stole some of Stark's technology. With this, he created the Shadow Reactor and became the villain known as Darkforge. Now he plans to drain all the energy from the world and plunge it into darkness. But first, he has to get past Iron Man. So Tony flies after him through the dark city. At Times Square, the billboards flicker and die. At the subway, trains lose power mid-track and Darkforge laughs at the chaos he's causing. Finally, they reach the top of Stark Tower. Here, Darkforge activates a giant shadow core, pulling energy from the entire city. Tony's HUD flickers. His arc reactor weakens. But he can't give up now. There's too much at stake. So Tony whispers, "I built the light. I can outshine the dark." As the two heroes face off, Darkforge's armor absorbs every blast Tony fires. The Shadow Reactor is draining Iron Man's suit. Tony's strength is fading fast. He needs a new plan, and he needs it fast. Then he has an idea. Thinking fast, Tony reroutes his arc reactor into overload mode. He knows this will destroy the reactor in his suit, but he's willing to make the ultimate sacrifice if it means saving the city. And so, it's time for one last attack. Tony fires one final energy pulse. But instead of aiming for Darkforge, he points it at the Shadow Core. The Shadow Reactor explodes in a blaze of light. Darkforge's armor collapses and the city's lights return. Tony collapses too, his suit drained of power. But he's okay with that, because the city is safe. As the sun rises over a new day, Tony jokes, "Note to self, never let interns read my blueprints again." Even though Iron Man's arc reactor was destroyed, the Shadow Reactor was made of pure darkness, and Tony's reactor was powered by light and hope. In the end, that's what saved the day. Sometimes the greatest inventions come from the best intentions, and the worst inventions come from the darkest places. But true heroes don't just invent, they protect. That's why Iron Man is one of the most beloved superheroes of all time. So if you love this Iron Man adventure, subscribe for more superhero stories. And if you love inventing, tell us in the comments below what invention you would build if you were Tony Stark. We might use your ideas in a future story. So keep inventing. You never know what amazing things might happen next.